Hey there everybody, PoponTop here. Welcome to episode 10 of Fallout 4. We're already on double-digit numbers. We're going to be getting deep into this game. There's probably going to be lots of episodes to it, so get ready for that. So much Fallout to play. Preston here is being kind of a bitch. I did finally turn in my quest that I was having trouble with at the end of the last episode. But he won't let me ditch him as a companion.
Do you think we're ready to retake?
He just keeps bringing up the castle. And I'm like, so what I'm going to do is click yes.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Just because I kind of want to get rid of Preston. I'm like, Preston, go do your own thing. He's going to go to the castle now, and he's going to wait there. And I'm not going to do the castle yet. That's not what I'm at all planning on doing this episode. I plan on going to Diamond City. But first of all, we should check here. We should check Sanctuary Hills as our settlement. Everything's going good. Happiness is on the up and up. We have everything we need. Nothing's red up there at the top, so we're doing fine here. I don't know. Like I said, kind of was talking about a little bit in the last episode. I don't really know if I want to do, well, the Minutemen in general, right? I don't know if I want to do the Minutemen because I don't have the charisma for that run. So I'll do a different run later. We'll have charisma and we'll do Minutemen. If you want to see that, I could obviously do that after this. I have something else planned. I have, obviously, as I've brought it multiple times before, played through this game before, so I have an idea of what I kind of want to do with this game. And it doesn't involve the Brotherhood of Steel. There's other options we have available. We'll get to them eventually. We did fast travel here to the place we had to clear out for raiders earlier, and it seems still clear. I'm going to pull out the Righteous Authority, super badass laser rifle. And we'll head to Diamond City. We have to head through Boston to get there, which is not pleasant. And we don't have a companion anymore. I just kind of, no matter what, when you tell Preston to go to the castle, until you immediately go do that quest, he's not going to be ready to, essentially come along with you and be your companion at the same time. So we could have took dog meat, I guess, but I don't mind being sneaky stealthy all by myself. I'm trying to sneak around properly here. There's a lot of dangerous shit in Boston. It's a civilian center. There's a lot of population still here, even though it has been quite nuked out. You can see a Nuka-Cola little graphic there on the wall, Nuka-Cola machine there. What does that say? Anna's Caps. Cafe, Anna's Cafe. I just read cap because I'm all like, I'll fall that out to everything. Man, if it starts affecting your real life, you start just like picking up words and you're like, no, this is going to be a Fallout word. You can check out this little diner here real quick though, while we're making our way to Diamond City. Diamond City is obviously where Mama Murphy told us way back when to go to look for our son. She said follow the glowing heart or something like that. I don't know exactly what she means there, but if it becomes relevant, we'll see if we can figure it out. We got a dish rag. We might as well take the coffee cups and the dish rag and stuff. Get a few little pieces of junk. Without having a companion, it's a little bit unfortunate because we're going to have a really tough time carrying a bunch of loot. Because the companion's kind of like your backup loot carrier. We got some dead body here. We got, a 10mm pistol, desktop picture frame. We'll take the picture frame. We don't really need the pistol because we got a really badass 10mm one. Teddy bear, cigar box are good. Cigars are valuable. Vault-Tec lunchbox. What did you have? Ooh, a Mr. Handy model. That's really cool. And we'll take the lunchbox too. Let's take a look at this Mr. Handy model. I don't think I've ever found one of these before. I'm assuming it's under junk. No, it must be MISC. Mr. Handy model. So we can expect this. I guess we just like keep this forever because it does have 0 weight. It has 100 value. So that's really cool. We get a little Mr. Handy model. Hello, Codsworth, and all the other Mr. Handy type robots we've dealt with so far. Just making sure there's no other loot in here. Head back down the stairs, head towards Diamond City. So, let's take a quick peek at our map here, just to see how close we are. We did leave here from Backstreet Apparel, if we zoom in here real quick. We're on this little back street here, but if we head straight down this road, so you gotta come out the road here, and take the next left on this road, there's a bridge up here. We may not be able to actually go directly that way. We'll head over there, see if we can. But yeah, it's a very dangerous part of the game. It's not the most dangerous part of the game. Trust me, there's a lot of shit that's worse. I don't really want to go down here. That's really shitty too. So let's try to find a little back alley so we can sneak our way back out of there. Hopefully this goes okay. I am keeping my laser rifle out though. I'm not going to put my guns away. And you may be saying, PoponTop, you haven't run into anything yet. And I'm like, you're being very perceptive. But at the same time, I'm definitely not going to go down in there. I don't know what's in there. Like I said, I have played through Fallout multiple times before, and I know I say that a lot. I just want to bring up that point. I still have not seen nearly all of this game, or probably even most of it. Oh, that door's opened. Hello? So, like, my hidden bar was also freaking out, so, like, I feel like I'm less hidden. I think that raiders, people were talking. Some kind of gunfights happening, too. This raider's not paying enough attention, so they're gonna get sneak attack critical. There we go. I hear a couple more raiders. Do I want to fuck with them? Probably not, but I might sneak around here a little bit. Just especially so I can at least get this loot, right? I think I got all the good stuff off of that. A couple more raiders up there. We could chuck a little grenade like this, maybe. Please eat that grenade. I'm gonna hide behind this fridge. You can't see me. It missed, unfortunately. It's hard to kind of tell. The compass is not very accurate when it comes to how close they are to you. And somebody's shooting at them as it is anyway. Like they're in a gunfight with people. Oh, that raider waster is like hardcore level, but we got him. Okay. Oh, Diamond City Security. Diamond City Security. I saw that on my map. Hello. You guys just took these fucking raiders down. Good job, Diamond City Security. I feel a lot safer going to Diamond City now, knowing that their security is up to snuff. Obviously, they just took down this group of raiders with no problem. I mean, I did kind of help out. I did my thing. Cooking station, we obviously should do this. We can turn our dirty water into purified water. That's always handy. You can also make a dirty wastelander, which is like an alcoholic beverage. It's what? Whiskey, Nuka-Cola, and mutt fruit. And it gives you -2 intelligence, 3 strength, and 1 charisma. It's very good. Alcohol is very good for melee runs because alcohol gives you highly increased strength. But for us, not so much. We're not really so worried about strength. And the lowered intelligence would do us probably very poor things. It would reduce the amount of XP we got for those kills. So it's kind of like a trade-off thing. And we're not going to be melee attacking too many things as it is anyway. Just going to cook up all my meat here. Got a lot of mire lake meat. But yeah, just, you know, the more healing items you have, better. All that good stuff. We've got a loot crate container here right behind me. So we'll check this out. Oh, one thing I did want to point out to you. I took my bandana off because I forgot that well, I didn't forget, but I knew that I had a beard under there. And I was like, I gotta show off my beard. Like, bandana's cool, but it doesn't actually give me any statistical bonuses. So I might as well, you know, just not show off the cool red beard that I made. This is just novicely locked too, so this shouldn't be too difficult. I haven't found the area that it's in. It's probably over here to the right then. Yeah, like right here. Bam, right there. So we got into it. It's an explosive box, frag, grenade, Molotov cocktail, all very handy. My upper left corner of the screen is going to be freaking out here for a little bit because of the fact that I did cook a bunch of stuff. So it's got to tell me, torque rod in? Is that like a weapon? No, that's just like 3 weight for 1 steel. That's not very valuable. You can get steel really, it's a common crafting component. This Diamond City Security, hello.
Excuse me.
Not eager to get into a fight with mutants, huh? I guess I can't blame you.
True story, man. I am not eager in a fight to get with mutants. I think this is Diamond City right here. This is Diamond City to my left. But Diamond City takes place in a baseball stadium. Is this another Diamond City Security? Okay, yeah. I don't want to shoot him. Oh, he's almost dead anyway. Not that I want to shoot him. It's not like, oh, he's almost dead. I'm going to take my opportunity to kill his ass. I'm not about that life. I like Diamond City a lot in this game. Obviously, you see they got a lot of baseball armor and stuff on. Kind of look like a catcher or an umpire maybe. That's because Diamond City is inside a baseball stadium. Which is pretty cool, right? It is a cool thing. And you can see when we get into it more how that makes them much more secure than, like, I don't know, not being in a baseball stadium would be. And it works out. See, as you see here, this is also markers. This is this diamond shape, right? Obviously for Diamond City over here. So we're going to head this direction. Diamond City, more signs leading us this direction. So we'll head over here. This is part of Diamond City. This part is obviously locked out. But they have it set up to where it's like, oh, kind of hidden. I'm worried about enemies, but I don't think it's an enemy. It's a machine gun turret, so it must be, it's green. So I'm assuming that's the Diamond City's machine gun turret, and they're not going to shoot at me. The doorway is this way, so we got to work our way around to that. But yeah, as you see, it's in a baseball stadium, specifically Fenway Park, which is a baseball stadium in Boston. It's the home of the Boston Red Sox, in case you want to like know information about shit. Yeah, so they took that over. And it's been functioning since the apocalypse happened. And it's kind of a fully functioned settlement. We'll get into it more when we see it. But yeah, it's got obviously some defense out here. They got some turrets of their own built. Diamond City more this way. There's an iBot here. Hello? Just playing the radio. You have a good day, iBot. I don't want to shoot you just in case you are Diamond Cities. As you see here, there's a baseball statue here.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter. Boo!
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh! You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. I know you're listening, Danny. Open the gate.
So this is Piper. Piper's an interesting character. I like her a lot.
You want into Diamond City, right?
I do want in.
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
So this is Piper. She's a reporter. She apparently, well, let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Piper's from Diamond City. She manages a newspaper here. We're gonna learn more about it in a little bit. But she obviously just snuck us in here in a way by lying.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer
Ooh, that a
scrapped for
statement,
parts.
Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
I support the news.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
You kind of sound full of it.
This hasn't been the friendliest welcome.
He's got you there, McDonough. Guess not everyone gets won over by that shark smile of yours.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I'm looking for my son. Missing person.
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son.
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
I could go for the charisma check. I'm not going to pass it. I have one charisma. So we'll say, I hope so.
I hope so.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any kidnappings?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
So, it's an interesting scenario we have going on here. Piper wants us to stop by her office, obviously. We will do that here shortly. I think it's probably the first thing we're going to do in Diamond City. We are supposed to be looking for our son, and that is a priority of mine to take care of, but Piper is a very, very interesting character. As you see there, she was very much pushing the Mayor McDonough, to all the time, because she's the press. She's pushing for answers. She wants to know the truth. Apparently, I'm not the first person coming looking for help with a kidnapping, and apparently the Diamond City Security isn't willing to help with that. It's not good. That's not a good scenario to be in. But anyway, I'm just going to let you soak this in for a moment. This is Diamond City. Just look at this thing. Look at how great this looks.
Is your neighbor really human?
It's so fantastic. You got the lights left over still. It's still got power here and everything. You got kind of lights hanging up here. It's just crazy. The mayor's office is up here. He's way up in the like fancy booth for the baseball stadium or whatever. So we can go down here. This is Piper's office. The public occurrences. It's the newspaper in town. This is her little sister here. She'll give us one if we ask.
Hi there.
Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
Thanks.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm serious. The Institute takes people. You should read up if you're sticking around.
I believe you.
I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, mister. So what are you doing in Diamond City anyway?
Missing person.
I came here looking for someone.
Let me guess. That someone's gone missing, right? That's what I'm telling you. So who is it?
My son.
I'm looking for Sean. He's my son. Less than a year old.
You have a son, mister? Man, you're old. You're in bad luck. No one tries to find missing people in Diamond City. Missing people means the Institute is involved. And no one's going to want to get the Institute's attention.
I'm gonna try to charisma check this. Someone can hopefully help.
You're a smart kid. Isn't there someone in town who isn't afraid of this institute?
Well, there is the detective, Mr. Nick Valentine. He's not afraid of anything. If anyone's gonna help you, it's him.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. You were a big help.
Remember, the Institute's out there, newcomer. Watch your back. Piper, you're back!
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper?
Just ignores the little sister. I can understand the whole little sister being an annoying thing. We are going to read this now, though. This is Piper's newspaper. This is the thing that's got Mayor McDonough's panties all up in a bunch. So I am going to read through this. I know I kind of skipped some terminals to try to summarize things. I could summarize this, but I want you to get the full thing, the emphasis on Piper's writing. Okay, so October 2287. It's hard to say that year because it doesn't actually exist yet. October 2287. The Synthetic Truth by Piper Wright. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. And Diamond City's Power Noodles supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years, from the stilled mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the sealed. It's hard to read. Sorry, I apologize. To the sealing tang of each delicious mouthful, the ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences, or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night just after 5 p.m. enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonough sidle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extended, mouth opening, teeth chewing, yes, eating noodles, the shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. Some also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago, on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229, as they sat around this very same counter, but that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night, he facilitated the shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, but had they not been forcibly removed, thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there is one person among us who does remember distinctly the events of that evening. Respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a public occurrence's exclusive interview. Oh, I was there all right, sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall, we all were, so what was the harm? And let me tell you that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west, somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth, and Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful, until it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of that evening, and the moment when things turned sinister, and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We'd been drinking and carrying on, must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk. I guess like the rest of us, then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face, all in an instant. Then his cheeks started twitching, kind of funny. I remember watching him, clear as if it happened yesterday. He reached into his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry the bartender right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casual as if you were paying him for a drink. But his cheeks never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that. What Eustace is describing is, of course, the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans, synths. After he shot Henry, then Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like he said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. It seemed like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy. And he lay there, like a dead crazy man. Sure enough, God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early sins, you see, and we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then that we knew the Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now, among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on a killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still, others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek. And he was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery, using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones Institute has in service today. Which brings us to the noodles, specifically the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonald last Wednesday night in the same spot that Mr. Carter the Synth went haywire and mercilessly killed several people after spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for the members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? So,
Commonwealth.
I'm going to pause the game real quick because that was a long thing. I apologize if you didn't enjoy me reading that. I think it's super interesting. Because we know a little bit about the Institute because we talked to Paladin Dance. And Paladin Dance was telling us the Institute makes these synths, these abominations of technology and science, these synthetic human beings. And we fought some of them. We even fought some of them with Paladin Dance. And they're dangerous. They have laser guns. They come at you in mobs of fucking groups. And they take shit tons of bullets to take down. It's a situation where, like, obviously a normal human being couldn't kill one very easily. So, the situation kind of turned out to be that there was a synth who showed up here. Human-looking synth. Right? Just it might as well have been a human being until he freaked out for some reason, shot a bunch of people, and things were going on. And it's a really nasty situation that the people of Diamond City in this game are absolutely crazy afraid of synths. It borders levels of severe paranoia, like everybody has. Everybody's super scared of synths, and the Institute obviously being the maker of synths, but nobody really knows anything about the Institute. Even Paladin Dance couldn't really give us any information besides the fact that they were people before the war who worked at the Institute of Technology and then dug underground. So they're somewhere probably in that vicinity. It's crazy though. I really like Piper's writing, and I really like Piper a lot. So let's go talk to her. She said she wanted to give us some kind of interview in her offices here, so we'll go into the public occurrences and do that. Hopefully you guys are finding this interesting. This might be a little bit less of a combat-focused episode and more story-focused, but I am enjoying it. I do enjoy this part of the game. Let's talk to Piper here real
Read
quick.
the paper, mister.
I did read the paper. I appreciate the paper. Thank you.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
So Piper will be our companion if we do an interview with her, and I'm totally fine with doing the interview and getting my story out there. Maybe it'll help find my son.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
Frozen? We were all frozen.
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes.
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Gives me hope.
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, it gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
I'm gonna say they might be. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no leads on my son at all.
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
One day at a time.
You can only take it one day at a time. Just keep going. That's all anyone can do.
We're all just doing what we have to, huh? I think my readers can relate to that. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where this story goes next.
So, Piper's not available to be our companion. We got a check of experience for completing the interview. We are going to take Piper as our companion.
Heading my way?
Yes, please come on with me.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Alright, so now we have Piper as our companion. Piper's a super valuable companion, not in the terms of like any skills or anything. Certain companions have certain skills. Like companions can have computer hacking skills or lockpicking skills or so on and so forth. Skills that would actually benefit you. Now that we've completed our interview, we can actually just like take all of our shit in our house. I'm going to, real quick. But I'm also going to explain... Piper is probably... I haven't played with every companion yet. I don't want you to get this twisted, but out of the ones that I have played with, Piper is by far my favorite companion in this game. We'll see how things go with her. Hopefully well, right? We don't know. Obviously, with any companion, you can make decisions that either make the companion happy with you or upset with you. So if we were going to go certain ways... Do we have army fatigues already? I don't know if we do. I think we have some kind of other thing. We'll check that real quick. Sorry to interrupt myself with my own thought, but we got, where is it? Military fatigues. Military fatigues is 2 agility. Army fatigues is 1 strength, 1 agility. We don't really need that right now.
It's hidden forever.
Stim packs, though, that's super handy. Some more bullets, fusion cores. Sweet. We can open up the door to Diamond City. Purified water. I know, Piper, I'm looting the hell out of your house, though. Okay, a rack, sure, I'll take it. Just junk, everything. I think Piper's a very, very good reporter. And then you gotta, like, think about it in a lore sense. Like... If you take Piper with you as your companion throughout the whole game, then you imagine when you're done with the game, with the story.
Big, loud, full of corrupt officials and proud citizens, but it's home.
I like Diamond City too, Piper. It is pretty. There's, you know, people problems here. There's all kinds of, you know, crime and other things that go on here, but it is established. Look at this. It's a beautiful settlement. Now at night, even. Like, it's even more beautiful than it was before.
Anyone is one of those things.
Oh,
it's
wow,
that
you're tall.
secretary of
I am tall. Thank you. So many people talking.
I'm telling you how to pick your friends. But Piper's kind of a troublemaker.
I like Piper though. Man, I like Piper so much, man. You guys have no idea. We can't steal directly from here or take those things because it would be stealing directly from Diamond City. I want to take you on a little ride just to show you some stuff. Oh, there's a robot up here. Is this the mayor here? Kicking it? No.
This is what I like about you, Wellingham. You know what you are. Not trying to be anything other than helpful. Not like those people down there. Lower field workers always want what they have.
I can't even listen to this human being anymore. This is like some rich piece of shit who just like thinks that all these people down here are just garbage, and fuck that, and fuck him for saying that. I just wanted to get up here. There's a way to get even higher, but I mean this is pretty high. You get a good little view. This is Diamond City. Diamond City at night. The lights going. Lights all the way down in the town. There's shops down there. There's all kinds of things going on down here. It's a fucking fantastically crafted place. I gotta give big ups to Bethesda for just making this part.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there too, whoever you are. At least you're being polite and friendly. So we're gonna go around and check some of the Diamond City stuff out. We don't actually have a quest at the moment besides what? go to Nick Valentine's detection agency. We have to go to the detective, and he will help us out. Here's the noodle shop here. We got this going on.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
Yeah, he just wants to sell me noodles. So we could buy noodle cups here. They give us 40 HP with no rads, none of that. So it's actually a decent healing item. It's not as good as a stim pack, obviously, and it costs 67 a piece. I'm not going to buy any for that reason.
You to my confidential informant. Oh, Takahashi, thank you for meeting me here.
No. Talk to Abbott at the wall.
But we've been traveling together for ages. Sorry, Blue. The jig is up. Takahashi told me everything. Web of lies, gone. I mean, I bet your name's not even Blue, is it?
I love Piper's dialogue, but that's the reason I take Piper along, because she's so good.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. The Combat Zone. I'd stay clear if I was...
Sounds like I need to go to a place called the Combat Zone and clear that shit out. But we can go to the one cellar here. This Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day. Other shops actually run on like human schedules. Since it is nighttime. The shop owners and stuff have decided to not, be out. We got some stuff to make sure we can sell here. I think we want most of this though. And we have Piper here to carry some stuff now. 45 pistol. I probably don't need the 45 pistol, the Piper revolver pistol anymore, but I could always give it to Piper and she could use it as a weapon. We'll get rid of the mining helmet though, and we don't need the bandana anymore because I want to show off my badass red beard. Worse armor. Just make a few caps. I'm not trying to like get rich off of this. There's no real way to get rich that quickly on this game or anything like that, but hopefully we can find, maybe we got some cigarettes or cigars to sell or some other things like that. No, we don't have any valuable junk on us at the moment, but that's fine. We're just going to sell what we have. That's good. But yeah, normally we have a gun salesman right here, like a melee weapon salesman. He sells baseball armor and baseball bats and shit. We could steal all that stuff, but obviously I'm not a big thief type person. That kind of makes you a piece of shit if you ask me. I could pull my gun out here. There's no like limit on that. There's just, I mean, there's all kinds of cool things to go around and see here. We should probably head to Nick Valentine's detective agency so we can proceed more with the main story, and get along with it. This is Fallon's basement. It's locked. It's obviously we're not supposed to go in there.
You watch your step. Got my eye on you.
Oh, well, I'm doing fine. I'm not going to steal anything. This is Fallon's hair shop. We can get a haircut here. We can change our hairstyle. It's got a safe in the ground. I really can't, I could steal all this stuff, but Piper just likes stealing. So, to a certain extent, playing with the companion that you choose makes it so you don't do certain things because you don't want to offend your companion. You want your companion to like you. So, you kind of want to either play through the game, pick, eventually get a companion, pick the companion, and then do the thing that you, because based on the stuff, detective agency, the detective's over here. Okay, we'll go over there in a little bit. But yeah, you want to pick the companion based on what you have, like what you want to do in the game. So you like forethought. Like I pick Piper because I know what I want to do with the game, and I know Piper's gonna like the stuff that I'm gonna end up doing. Good. I don't have to steal things. That's fine, right? So Piper's probably gonna be the companion for the whole thing, if not most of this run, just because I love Piper so much. I can obviously use different companions. I'll let you know when I run into people who are available to be companions. You let me know if you want me to be them to be my companion. It may not function very well because they may dislike some of the things that I do, but we'll get to that in a little bit. This is 3rd Street, which is not even really a street. Also, we can just take a look back here at the Diamond City Wall. People are sleeping here, but look, this is the Diamond City Wall. It's so crazy. Mayor McDonald's just standing out there giving a speech to nobody. What the fuck are you doing? But yeah, this is the Diamond City Wall. Obviously, this is a scoreboard box. You can see here just more lights, the smoke filtering up the night sky. It's just so beautiful here. And I really do like it a lot. We're going to head to the detective's house now. He should be there even though it is nighttime. Hopefully. We will see how the situation goes. Let's go talk here real quick to him. The Valentine Detective Agency. It's a heart. And it's glowing. Is that the thing that Mama Murphy was talking about? The glowing heart will lead you to your son.
I don't know.
Okay, don't talk to me then, kid. Stop saying that. I'm going to go talk to the detective now. I'm trying to find my kid. My kid that I need to take care of and make sure is okay.
Luck wouldn't last forever.
What? What about luck not lasting forever?
Something
His
wrong?
ties. Oh, Nick. Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
It's important though.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You don't get it. The detective, he's gone. Missing.
Nicky's missing. What has he gotten himself into this time?
I'll help find the detective. I need him to find my son.
I can help. Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I'll help you out. I don't need any money or anything.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Alright, so look for a detective-looking guy. Completed Jewel of the Commonwealth. Got a bunch of XP for that. Got the epic music playing. And then we should probably start a new quest here. We'll just go out the door at the same time. So we gotta go save Nick Valentine. Apparently, this detective guy's looking for a missing person as it is. And we started Unlucky Valentine. We gotta look for Valentine in his trench coat and hat. It looks very much like a detective.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies, right?
What? You mean the railroad? That's a fairy tale, man. They don't exist.
Nah, I heard from my cousin. He knows a guy that works for him. They got a code phrase and everything. Follow the Freedom Trail.
The hell is that supposed to mean? You're full of it, and that kind of talk is gonna get you snatched up by the synths.
So we have a new quest available now called the Freedom Trail. We gotta follow the Freedom Trail. Apparently we gotta find... That's where the railroad is, and they're apparently some kind of like myth. But like the railroad is a group that's fighting the Institute. I mean, I guess if I find out that my son has been actually kidnapped by the Institute, it'd be good to be able to...
I can't believe you asked that question.
People, stop talking. It's so distracting. I'm trying to talk to my viewers. Thank you. Okay, but yeah. So if we find out that we get Nick back, Nick comes, helps us, finds out that somehow the Institute is involved. Maybe the best way to take the fight to the Institute would be the railroad, if they actually even exist. As far as that was going around, that was just rumor mill. We're pretty close to a level. Those are ghouls there. Nice little image of ghouls. Sexy. I'm gonna zoom in on that. Look at that sexy face. Who wants to give you a kiss? I'm gonna give you a kiss, okay, baby? I'm a ghoul, baby. That's so gross. That made myself puke in my mouth a little bit. Shouldn't do that. That's really dumb. Alright. So we're gonna head out here. We're gonna take a look at our map here real quick. We could do Road to Freedom. We could follow the Freedom Trail. That's a little bit complicated quest that we're probably not going to get into until later. We should probably find Nick. He's over here. Combat zone is obviously marked on our map. Some kind of radar bar. So maybe, hopefully, Nick's not in there. I don't think he is. If we zoom in on the map here, we could probably... I don't want to... Okay, that is as zoomed as we can get, I think. Or, no, there we go. Zoom in. So if you zoom in, yeah, the combat zone's right here. So this is a radar bar. Which doesn't put us in the most friendly situations for getting over there. We'll probably head over there next episode, though. I mean, this may be a slightly shorter episode, but we did a lot of the Diamond City stuff, and it was fucking fantastic. Diamond City is such a cool place. Piper's such a cool character to have as our companion. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, though. I'm going to look at my sexy red beard right now. We're going to stand in the light so you can see it. You guys see my sexy red beard. There you go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, though. If you have, make sure to leave a like rating down below. I really do appreciate it. It makes me smile every time I get one. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or whatever it may be. And next time, we're going to go save Nick. And I will see you in the next episode.